We all complain about fuel prices, don't we? But for the owners of the cars you're about to see, the situation is a bit different. They don't just visit the gas station, they practically live there. Today, we're looking at the 11 thirstiest cars that cause an earthquake in your wallet every time you hit the gas and drink fuel like water. Get ready, hide your credit cards, and let's begin. In first place is an American legend, the Hummer H2. This vehicle isn't really a means of transport. It's a studio apartment on wheels, weighing nearly 3 tons and with aerodynamics no better than a brick. It consumes nearly 30 liters per 100 kilometers in the city. By the time you drive to the market to buy bread, the Hummer has already spent a small fortune. Being one of the fastest in the world is not a cheap hobby. When you run the Bugatti Veyron's 16-cylinder, quad-turbo engine at full capacity, it completely drains its 100-liter tank in just 12 minutes. At full throttle, fuel consumption exceeds 100 liters per 100 kilometers. This is probably the only car where the fuel runs out before the tires do. Now, it's time for a surprise. Under the hood of the Mazda RX-8 is only a 1.3-liter engine. If you think it's fuel efficient, you're dead wrong. Due to the design of the Wankel engine, this little monster consumes as much fuel as a 5-liter V8. With consumption reaching 20 liters in the city, it's definitely one of the cars with the biggest gap between engine displacement and fuel appetite. Luxury means silence and comfort, but it also means a massive engine. The Bentley Mulsanne is a true aristocrat with its traditional 6.75-liter V8. However, this nobility is fed by an average of 22 liters of gasoline per 100 kilometers. It might not be an issue for its owners, but the carbon footprint this car leaves behind could compete with that of a small country. From the outside, it looks like an SUV for the school run, but when you step on the gas, a 700-horsepower monster wakes up. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk's 6.2-liter engine creates a literal vortex in the tank with every acceleration. If you have a heavy foot, seeing 25 liters per 100 kilometers is child's play with this vehicle. The next vehicle is a Lamborghini Aventador. No turbo support, no hybrid help. Just a purebred 12-cylinder giant engine. You could practically light up a small town with the fuel it drinks while just idling in traffic. It's nearly impossible to drop city consumption below 25 liters. But when you hear that engine note, you'll probably say it's worth every penny. Next up is the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. This American muscle car with over 700 horsepower burns through gasoline just as fast as it burns rubber. It's almost impossible to stay under 22 liters in the city. And if you decide to do one of those famous launches, you won't be seeing the bottom of the tank for very long. Another surprising name is the Toyota Land Cruiser V8. It may be world-renowned for its durability, but it's a total disaster when it comes to fuel economy. Its 4.6-liter engine consumes an average of 20 to 22 liters of gasoline in the city just to move this massive mass. Those who want a car like a tank should be prepared to buy as much fuel as a tank. Another guest from the pinnacle of luxury, the Rolls-Royce Phantom. The price of that absolute silence inside is liters of gasoline burning noisily outside. With its 6.7-liter massive engine, the Phantom has an appetite of 23 liters per 100 kilometers. Entering traffic with this vehicle is equivalent to tearing a small hole in your wallet. Our next name is the Range Rover Vogue VR8 Supercharged. Combining British nobility with high performance, this model makes you pay dearly for its power. Its supercharged engine practically vacuums up the fuel every time you accelerate, easily exceeding 20 liters in city use. It leads the way both off-road and at the gas station. At the end of the list is the Mercedes G63 AMG. Although the G-Wagon is one of the most iconic vehicles in the world, it has one big problem. This car wasn't designed to fight the wind. It was designed to crush it. Its twin-turbo V8 engine spends massive amounts of energy just to move that square body. With an average consumption of 22 liters, a G-Wagon owner is definitely a gas station's favorite customer. Yes, this list shows that speed, luxury, and power always come with a high bill. So what was the thirstiest car you've ever driven? Or is there a model you'd say, even if they gave it to me for free, I couldn't afford the gas? Let's meet in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. See you in the next one.